Good morning and welcome to Prakash Vidyalaya, where students love to learn. My dear students of class 7, today we are going to do the second chapter of geography inside our Earth. The Earth, our homeland, is a dynamic and a unique planet which gives us life and sustains every sort of living beings. It is constantly undergoing changes. We all know that there is constant changes which undergoes both inside and outside the Earth. Have you ever wondered what lies in the interior of the Earth? There are so many things what is there inside the earth. Many children are curious, as we go digging deep down the earth, we will get water, or if we go on digging, do we get something else, gold or silver or copper? Many children are curious to know what is there inside the earth. Sometimes when children go to the sea beach, they keep on digging and find water there. So it's that curiosity which draws them to see what will go on happening if we dig on. Now, the interior of the earth is divided into three major parts. The topmost layer is known as the crust. The crust on which we walk is 35 kilometers on the continental surface, and it is just 5 kilometers on the ocean floors. Continental mass consists of silica and alumina. That's why it is named as Cl. The surface on the continental mass on which we walk, it contains silica and alumina. That is the reason why it is called Cl. And the ocean bed, which consists of Cl and magnesium, it is silica and magnesium, it is called Sima. The oceanic crust is only 5 kilometers. The crust forms only 1% of the volume. The mantle next to the crust is the mantle. Mantle is a very long layer, and this layer extends to a depth of about 2900 kilometers below the crust. The mantle consists of 84% of the volume of the earth. Core. The core is the innermost layer and has a radius of about 3500 kilometers, and the core has a radius of 3500 kilometers and is made up of nickel and iron. That is why it is also called knife, N-I-F-E. The central core has a very high temperature and pressure. And the central core, it has high temperature and pressure where liquid magma is there, and it is always in liquid form. The top layer of the crust contains rocks. What are rocks? Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the earth's crust is called rocks. And there are three types of rocks: the igneous rocks, the sedimentary rocks, the metamorphic rocks. The igneous rocks are formed from the magma. When liquid magma comes out to the surface of the earth and solidifies, it forms igneous rocks. Again, igneous rocks are further divided into two types: extrusive and intrusive. Those rocks which are formed when the magma comes out to the surface of the earth and cools down, it is known as extrusive rocks, and intrusive rocks are those which are formed by the magma when it gets inside the creeks and cracks inside the interior of the earth's surface and cools down inside. They are called intrusive rocks. Then comes the sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks, as the name tells, they are formed from the deposits of sediments, and gradually when these sediments gather and solidify, they form sedimentary rocks. Then comes metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks, when igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks are subjected to heat and pressure. Under heat and pressure, these sedimentary rocks and igneous rocks together get fused and they form metamorphic rocks. Now, the example of extrusive rocks is basalt, example of intrusive rocks is granite, example of sedimentary rock is sandstone, and example of metamorphic rock is marble. Try to remember these things, the different rocks. Then rock cycle. The process of transformation of rock from one form to another is known as rock cycle. We have read that minerals are found under the soil, What are minerals? Minerals are naturally occurring substances which have certain physical and chemical properties. Minerals are very important to all of us since we use minerals in some or the other way. Some are used as fuels like coal, natural gas and petroleum, and others are used for industries like iron, aluminum, gold, uranium, etc. We use minerals also in fertilizers. I hope this lesson was clear. The chapter 2 of geography is over. Thank you.